Alright. I know they might have... Okay, so Klavickle, like, to give some 717 lore, like, hosts a bunch of... Well, and he just has these, unfortunately. But he hosts, like, a lot of, like, friendly sessions, or, like, just fest at his house. So I imagine she's probably played George before at, like, one of those, maybe. I know, like, Pete and Quist go to those, which is cool. And then... Oh, the side beats again. Not sure what's going on. I was joking earlier for another set that, like, it looked like he had, like, a desync. I think we're seeing, like, Klavickle desync a little bit from the setup. Imagine he can probably swipe it off. I know he beat Lauren. I don't know if it was a set before this or one of... I don't know which set it was in the tournament, but he beat Lauren in a pretty convincing 3-0. So he definitely is comfortable with Marth, but, like, I know Wilzea is definitely a different kind of breed of Marth. He's very, very good at this game. And sometimes, although like, sometimes it just takes, like, an F-smash like that to clear off what we're seeing. So certainly he's gonna see Klavickle clean it up. Then again, definitely gotta clean it up after some very, very questionable SDs with side B. But Klavickle's looking like to do that. Unfortunately, he's kind of counting the Marth vector and gets the up air into F smash, and that's gonna be the end of Klavickle. Yeah, that was the wildest counter I've ever seen. Unfortunately, Klavickle gets hit by it, but, like, I don't know. He just... Ooh. Oh. I mean, he had a really good setup there, and unfortunately he doesn't able to capitalize it. But he gets a really good F tilt, and again, just, like, kind of has what he needs to finish it off, but unfortunately isn't able to. Yeah, and Wilzea is kind of just, like, messing with his food right now. Hits a shield breaker. Oh, yeah, hits the downer into fair. Yeah, and yeah, that's what we're gonna see sometime. I think as a spacey, one of the worst feelings in the world is, like, even if it's just, like, a local like this, like, getting late into bracket and just playing that Marth. You're like, it's just like that solid Marth that just kind of knows the character like the back of their hands. And, like, you're just like, man, my spacey hands are, like, old and fragile, and, like, I just can't hang right now. But I don't know, I shouldn't say that yet. Kenny definitely is holding his own. This is kind of just Birdland. Shouts to Menard Ferguson. This is a jazz reference. I like entertaining myself sometimes on commentary. Oh, he just been getting his, like, really unorthodox, like, combos. Wilzea, I mean, and after he doesn't quite kill, tries to get the shorten onto the cloud. I like the idea. Unfortunately, he doesn't quite get it right. He's down there. Ooh, that was a really quick sequence. Unfortunately, he just isn't getting any hits off of it. It's a double fair. He's just kind of slapping him right now. He's getting slapped, but he's getting slapped less. And sometimes Melee is just a game of getting slapped less and less until you slap back. And that was a good slap back air. But we'll see if Wilzea can kind of finish up his stock. It's a kind of an awkward interaction there where he just kind of runs off stage, but unfortunately doesn't lose anything too crazy from it. Yeah, and Klavickle kind of seems like he's just trying to reset the neutral best he can. Unfortunately, doesn't get the side B, but it definitely makes you think if maybe something a little bigger would have worked. Obviously not like an FD or like Pokemon Stadium, but maybe just something that can kind of get a little bit of space, nothing crazy. That, I don't know. I feel like Wilzea's, like, nice shorten. Wilzea's counters just, like, last like a few frames longer than they should because he's just been so consistent at hitting them. I thought he was going to go for the tech chase F smash, doesn't quite get it because up tilt instead. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that was a crazy situation. Unfortunately, Klavickle doesn't quite capitalize on it. I guess the up throw nair. He tries to go for a dare there. I imagine he was trying to get short recovery. and just gets the light hit up air into F smash. He's going to the ledge now. Yeah, Wilzea has like kind of no reason to like really do anything crazy or put himself out there, so I imagine we're just going to see him kind of hold his advantage, try to like do fake out recoveries like that. I really like the way he's kind of weaving back and forth with them. Yeah, Klavickle definitely has to be the one to make some moves here. And that's not a fun position to be in as a spacey when you're kind of, but we get the up air there like that. But like when you're trying to be the one to kind of like guess where Marth is going to go. Great shorten there, and great ledge dash too. And unfortunately, just after two very good things, unfortunately, he just down side B's into the nether. Yeah, I was. People are yelling. I'm gonna ignore that for now. But yeah, so taking the Dreamland, that's kind of what I was thinking of doing. Not saying I know more than Klavickle or Wilzea, but like, sometimes you ever like get a moment where you're commentating and like they do exactly what you say and you like feel like gratified and like, oh man, I did it. I know a little bit about this game. I like the patience there from Klavickle. Unfortunately, doesn't get anything out of it though. Wilzea kind of like picks up the scraps really well and gets a combo off of it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what that was. But he gets the light up air, which is something he's been doing a lot, into a really weird down smash. Gets a scrubs like ledge dash where he just kind of wave, like air dodges into the stage. But yeah, this is a toughie. Wilzea is just kind of like slapping away.
Melee's better. Oh, you heard it here first.
That was Woodchuck Man, the master of. Oh, he's taking a chair? Oh. That's in the middle of the set, though. Okay, I don't think. No, if he really realized that was like in the middle of the set. But that's okay. He's a guy, he's just messing around. He's Woodchuck Man, he's a good dude. Yeah. At least George is winning. I feel like if I was in a position where someone tapped me a chair and I was like losing or getting like swashed, I would be a little upset to say the least. But unfortunately, that's not the case. George is doing well. But as I say that though, Klavi's fighting back. Again, he's really taking advantage of like the like space of the stage, and it's kind of forcing Wilzea to be the one to approach, and he's just kind of really striving off of that. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't think we're going to be seeing any like Yoshi's picks from Klavickle, but we are going to see another side B, unfortunately. I don't know. I don't know if it's like a nerves thing from playing like someone as impressive as Wilzea. I don't know if it's like a controller thing. That's always like the worst feeling when you never really know. But I don't know, Klavickle doesn't seem too shaken. Just two power shield lasers in a row might shake him a little bit. And unfortunately missing the down smash, but he gets the back air. Tournament winners a little bit, and while he doesn't quite get the bear when he probably wanted to. Oh, crazy tech. That was crazy awareness by Wilzea. Dare's too far away to do anything. Yeah. Oh, that was a very smooth ledge dash. Again, like seems like Klavickle's like playing pretty confident right now. He's still just getting Marth, and that's the worst feeling in the world. But as I said, he gets it back there. I think he just can't get gimped. Like I just said, he can't get gimped, and he got. Oh wait, no, crazy angle. Is he gonna be able to recover from this? Doesn't get anything off the ledge up air, but he does get a shield grab. Sets him off stage. He has to make a really good decision here. Crazy tech, and two crazy techs in a row, but unfortunately he doesn't get anything off of it. A profanity from the distance from Klavickle, but he's laughing about it. So he's definitely seemed like he was adapting. I think he's going to play really good in the future against Marth, so good on him for that.
I am the slowest character in the game. What do you want me to do? On the stream set for Melee, may I please get Quiz versus Professor P. Quiz versus Professor